Cody spoke about it a little bit earlier, but the resiliency of this club when you guys get your first run on an error there in the fifth, and then you finally get the first hit and things get going for you in the sixth. How much of this is just experience, knowing that you guys are never really out of time?
Yeah, I think we didn't get a lot of hits early, but we took great at bats and we made those guys work. We took a lot of walks tonight, and when our offense is at its best, we're walking as many times as we're getting hit. So, did a great job of staying in the zone for the most part and getting on base. And like you said, that belly play, just hustling down the line, putting pressure on the defense, forced a bad throw. And once we got that first run, I think it kind of like settled us in a little bit, and we took good at bats all night.
There's certainly no lack of respect that you guys have for the Padres, but when Clevenger unfortunately has to come out early because of an injury, you have a guy making his major league debut. They use 9 pitchers. You guys are National League West champs 8 straight years. Do you feel like you have to win this game?
I don't know if we have to do anything, but obviously we want to win them all. So, we talk about taking it one day at a time and doing whatever we have to do tonight, whether that was facing, 9 different pitchers. I think I faced 5 different guys and all 5 at bats, and essentially going through, unfortunately, with Clevenger, flaring up there, essentially being a bullpen game. But to have to win, I don't like that. But obviously, we're going to do everything we can to win every game.
Walker was, admitted that he didn't necessarily have his best stuff tonight, but he battled 95 pitches for him, but your bullpen gives up 1 hit. It was asked of him earlier, how much confidence do you guys have in the work that your bullpen can do?
Yeah, we've had confidence in those guys all season long. They've been outstanding for us. And, like Walker said, he didn't have his best command tonight, but he just gutted that thing out and kept it close. And I don't know, I think it was maybe the second or third inning with the bases loaded, and the wheels could have fell off there, but he dug down and climbed all the way back from that 3-0 count on Grisham and ended up punching him out, and that was huge. I think if you ask Walker, he probably would have liked to have been a little bit better, but he was plenty good enough for us to give us a chance, and then turn it over to our bullpen with D. May and Vic and Trinan and Kenley just doing what they've done all year, and that's be great.
And JT, finally for me, Muncie's ball and Pollock's ball looked like they were hit to Dallas. How important is it to keep the ball on the ground here and just use the gaps to your advantage?
Yeah, I don't necessarily think like keep the ball on the ground. I think they hit a couple balls pretty good that probably in Dodger Stadium are homers, but we hit a few homers in the series earlier this year here, so you can hit it over the fence, but it's not about hitting home runs. It's about hitting balls hard and taking good at bats. And eventually, when we broke them down, we found some holes, and it actually happened to be the not so hard hit balls that resulted in more runs for us.
Next question's from Jeff Sanders. Go ahead.
Yeah, Justin, do you feel like with your team's depth, the way that way the Padres pitching is kind of on the ropes right now, that you're in a good position for your team right now?
Yeah, I think that, we're in a good position no matter who we're playing. We like our guys. We like the quality of at bats that we put together 1 through 9. And even guys coming off the bench, can put together quality at bats. So it's always our goal to get into teams' bullpens, especially in the postseason, try to get in the bullpens as early as possible and, make those guys have to earn a lot of outs. And, but as the series goes on, you get those guys out there over and over again, you wear them down, you end up getting more mistakes. So, tonight was big for us.
Do you see their mood changing at all as Clevenger leaves?
Obviously anytime a guy gets hurt, you hate to see that. And, definitely hope, nothing's too serious for him and his arm. Obviously he's one of the best pitchers in our game. So that's tough to see. And, I just hope he's all right.
Thank you.
Next question is from Jorge Castillo. Go ahead.
Justin, just wondering how it was to play in front of family members.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. It was their first game live of the year. So obviously this is a beautiful ballpark. They got a great little setup, and we had our family down the right field line. The Padres had their family down the left field line. So it was nice to hear some cheers and see some faces in the crowd. And I think it was good for the players, the coaches, and for the families as well.
And you mentioned earlier that you guys have played here. You guys played here during the regular season, but with the roof open, did it play any differently? Did it suppress fly balls at all?
Well, if you ask AJ and Muncie, they'll probably say no.
Thank you.
Thanks, Justin.
That's it? Oh.